Part two. Okay, so yeah, for whoever has time to watch this, um, in terms of positive and negative and the concept of truth, they're both all part of the collective truth, I guess. Um, which one is stronger is a good question. I'm definitely very aware of the negative things that are going out there. I know that I have very, very much to learn, and I know the more that I strive to learn about the aspects of this existence, the more I'll understand about the negative and the positive qualities of it, you know? And I feel you in terms of the desire to see the the negative be transmuted, the negative evolved into the positive, you know? I believe that there's a cycle to that, uh, and when it comes to the earth, and that at least at the moment is my vibe about how things work, so to speak. I am into the context, the sorry, not the context, the concepts of the earth passing through phases where one polarity predominates over another, so to speak. Um, and I'll hopefully be making videos about this into the near future because there's been a lot of really fascinating synchronicities, at least to me, like in my existence, fascinating stuff happening in my path of waking up more uh, to my existence here and into the world, all of that. So, but anyway, um, yeah. But in my view of things, they both simply exist, and in fact, the negative can be viewed as a tool for helping us open up to compassion and love and a revived and deeper connectedness, for instance, to the opposite polarities of love and care and creativity, all of these things, the creative force of God, I guess, of the universe, the source, whatever we want to call it. That's how I vibe about it, at least at the moment. And the concept of the deception of the higher self, I find this really interesting. Yes, we're all one, and so perhaps the expression higher self is more of a figurative thing, right? Like I find, at least from my experience, that channeling higher self is a very real experience, and I've had the honor of seeing a lot of other people touch onto this type of phenomenon or whatever as well. Um, I think that the higher self, yes, it's of course part of us. It's not that it's not to be viewed as something. Oh, you're my higher self that I need to beseech and quest, you know, for information from and listen to because it's like my God or something superior than me. No, it's and that is a very good point. Not to look at it in that way because it can be easy to. Ultimately, it is. It's just part of the oneness that is everything. However, I feel like within its unique expression of the oneness, the higher self, or whatever we choose to call, perhaps our more compassionate or clear, um, wise self, or ability to think or feel um, more consciously, perhaps, if that makes sense. I think that's kind of a real thing, and it's a something to enjoy, I guess, accessing if one can do it. But la la la. Pretty much, I wrote way too much to try to to talk back to. I wonder, LL Craver, if you're watching this, if you have Skype on your computer, or anybody out there watching this, their Skype is a really great program for having phone conversations and actually phone conferences over the internet. And I've debated once or twice about the concepts of having like mass meditations and now the I've done it within the work context like conference calls or whatever, but maybe on subjects like these, uh, we can try to open up opportunities to talk or something with various YouTube viewers or channels and stuff to see. I don't know. It's to carry. Maybe this would be a more efficient process if discussing it in that way. Maybe I'll probably end this video mostly with that to see how you feel about that context, because I definitely love to exchange ideas and feelings about all of this subject matter. It's been a trip to get into some of this over the last year or so, and obviously through a lifetime, but really concentrated in the last year or so. Evolution. I think that's the last thing I'll comment on, is the issue of evolution. Yes, I do believe that what we've seen around us is a profound example of de-evolution, a lack of connectedness to what is the light and the love of God, the ability to create, to think independently, quote, to enjoy life and try to enhance it in ways that are for the benefit of all and for the exploration of all. I think personally that that's been a very deliberate process. I think a lot of people do. That doesn't matter, but I'm speaking for myself. I believe that this, de-evolution process has been a deliberate and orchestrated thing. But I'm encouraged to see, again, actually going back to that cycle of things, I think that this de-evolution and evolution process is moved through cycles on our planet and through the universe in general. I'd be interested in your thoughts on that. But in this current time, it does. I feel like people like yourself and me and others, like lots of folks out there, are waking up. Whatever we want to call it. We can call it evolution. We can call it waking up. We can calling it, trying to do better in our lives to help others. Whatever. But the thing is on a cellular, organismal, and planetary level, and it's fascinating, at least from my perspective, to see how some of this is occurring. So yeah, I think that we have very, very far to go if we... I won't say that actually. I think that gives it power in a negative context. I'll say that there are things to be done. Yeah, there's things to move into a better place, a better way of being. But just because it seems like a large task at the moment and a large disparity now, like, I don't think that we can say that the evolution towards the better is not happening, Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm done. And I'll comment on other stuff, I guess, some other time. LLCRAVER, thank you very much for sharing your voice and your opinions and your journeys with everybody out here. I know that I enjoy hearing your thoughts and your processes from here. You help me, in my own journey as well. So I hope that we get to do this again sometime or whatever. But just anyway, I'm sending you lots of love, and for everybody, best wishes in your day. It is Saturday, lots of sun, so I'm gonna go get some, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.